having been a wrestling fan for over 15 years now, you come to know these wrestlers and the characters they portray pretty well. But sometimes it's what's behind the character that sometimes draws us more into them. And I came across an article about, it was titled 24 of the Most Shocking Crimes Committed by Professional Wrestlers. And I'm going to give you some of the stories, and then I'll leave the link down below so you can check the rest of it out yourself. But, you know, it is always interesting. Sometimes it happens to people who are really, you know, well known, and then it happens to guys that, you know, that were like jobbers or mid-carders that people seem to forget. But nevertheless, it's always interesting to look back and then, you know, see their, you know, what goes on in their personal life in the aspect of, you know, just what they are doing now, because then you have that whole thing of, you know, where are they now type mindset. But like again, I'm just going to make a video discussing some of the wrestlers who have been arrested and what that was for. Starting off with Ric Flair, we know he's had his incidences, and one is he had arrest warrants issued for him after a road rage incident that took place in Charlotte, North Carolina. And allegedly got out of his car, grabbed a motorist by his neck, and completely kicked off the door of the motorist sports utility vehicle. I wonder if he gave chops to the door and went, woo, woo, woo. And then there's a wrestler named Johnny Grunge, who I've never heard of. But okay, but now it says a Public Enemy. I remember that tag team. And continue. He was arrested in 1996 for getting drunk and stealing one of the WCW production fans. Wow. That had to be a really amazing night to remember, I would say. Vader. Now, this is an interesting one. What did he do? Vader was arrested in Kuwait while on more... Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember this one. Okay, he was on that morning show, and he was told... let's say he was told to throw a fit and grab the interviewer when asked if wrestling was fake. But going on. Apparently the interviewer was not in on the plan, and he was charged $164 for the incident. I don't know. I mean, I know what they're talking about, and I've seen the video, and he flips out, and the Undertaker is actually in that video where it happens. If you could just search it, you know, somewhere on YouTube, you can find it. It's pretty funny, but I didn't know he got charged for that. Something something new you learn there. Big Show. Okay, this is interesting. Big Show, who's working as WCW as the Giant, was arrested and detained for allegedly exposing himself to a hotel employee in Memphis, Tennessee. I have heard of this incident before. He was later released due to lack of evidence. Well, what's lack of evidence? I mean, you got a freaking 400 to 500 pound guy, and he shows his junk to you. I don't think that's hard for someone to forget. You know, if they can't say, "Oh yeah, that's the guy right there. Yeah, see right there, that big giant motherfucker. Show me his fucking giant package." I just think it's funny, a guy his size and you have lack of evidence. You either saw it or you didn't. But I digress and we move on. New Jack, and I'm really familiar with him. The insanely dangerous New Jack was arrested for stabbing his opponent with a knife during a match when the man broke kayfabe, which means they don't follow the script, and it makes it go basically personal life, and started working too rough. New Jack isn't prone to controversial real-life attacks on other wrestlers, so obviously this isn't something new. Buff Bagwell, oh yeah, Buff, and I'm the stuff. Yeah, of course, I remember him he was like Scott Steiner's lackey, more or less. Buff Bagwell was arrested for assaulting a stagehand who asked him to move out of a doorway so he could pass. Ken Patera, okay, I remember he was a power lifter also, and I believe he did bodybuilding. Ken Patera threw a boulder through the window of a McDonald's for not serving it because it was after hours. Well then, I guess, you know, he put that powerlifting to good use, huh? He later assaulted the police officer, really, I mean, this tell you what, that was sent to arrest him, which landed him 2 years in jail. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then Juventud Guerrera, I might be butchering that, so pardon me. And it said that while working in WCW, Guerrero was arrested at a hotel after an incident in which he was discovered naked and screaming in the hallway, "High on PCP!" and then attacked police officers who had arrived to detain him. Boy, can you imagine being one of the police officers having a fucking jumping scoundrel over a naked guy just to get him arrested and, you know, detain him? Ugh, weird feeling there. A couple more here, and then I'll finish it up. Scott Hall, well, we know he's got numerous. He's a drug and alcohol addict. But let's see which one they have here. I mean, because there's so many. No stranger to legal and law troubles, like I just basically meant. Scott Hall was arrested in 2012 for allegedly beating his girlfriend while being in a drunken state. Okay, that one I do remember, and it was recent. I do believe Kevin Nash tried getting him help and sent him to rehab, and they've tried to help him so many ways. Hall denied these charges, though, but yeah, Scott Hall's been in various legal troubles before. Nick Gage. Nick Gage robbed a bank in New Jersey. He didn't think to wear a mask, and because he was seen on TV wrestling, they were able to identify him. Well, gee, I guess if you know you're a big-time star and you're going to do something like that, you better realize that, you know, your chances of getting caught are going to get, you know, raised dramatically. I don't know what the hell went through his head. I mean, and you think, you know, isn't he get paid enough? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if he's on the indie circuit and whatnot, but I don't know. If he was on TV, but they say he was on TV. I don't know. Either way, he was arrested for robbing a bank. I don't know. Why didn't he just try to rob someone? Whatever the hell. Blackjack McGulligan. I'll do one more after him, and then I'll leave the link in the article. Blackjack McGulligan and his son were arrested for counterfeiting charges and served jail time for it. Well, that's... and Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is one of the most popular artists of all time. Yeah, we know that. But he had a slew of DWI arrests, starting from as early as 2007 to the most recent being in August of 2013. And, you know, then you have other wrestlers who, you know, like I said, that you know of. They were like big time draws, and then some of them might have been mid carbers or jobbers to the point of, where are they now? Whatever happened to that guy? You know, it's like, and then like guys that were so popular, but then they become a wash up, a has been. It's because of just so much potential and talent they had. They do stupid crimes like that, and guys that are still actually still get recognition, are still a big part of the WWE, and still get the notoriety just because of how popular they were. You know, nobody's perfect either, but I just wanted to make a video like that. I'll leave a description and link below to that article. You can check it out yourself, and feel free to let me know what you think. So with that said, as always, I'm Nam, and always use your noodle.